No one wants to look out of their window and see this, but that's exactly what Maddie Jackson says she saw for years. The weeds almost taller than she is.
Yeah, she says her West End neighborhood has been neglected for years, and after getting no answers from the city of Birmingham, she called our On Your Side investigator, Morgan Hightower.
You can see the houses around here, so you will know that we're trying to do what we need to do.
One sunny morning, Maddie Jackson shows me around her neighborhood.
This is completely brand new.
Stopping to point out the investments people are making, and the area is ignored.
If you drive around here, it's terrible.
Abandoned lots, overgrown yards, and sidewalks covered with trash and weeds.
And it's taken years for it to really get this bad.
She says she's called the city for help.
I'm disappointed now because when we needed things to get done, I've called City Hall so many times. They know my name. They recognize it when they pull it up. And we get promises and they're never responded to.
Promises like someone will cut this city-owned space. Instead, Jackson and her neighbor paid their lawn man to do it 3 times this summer.
These are my tools.
And at 80 years old, she gets out every few days to rake the trash around her neighborhood into piles. These have been here since August's municipal election. And this lot across the street from her house has been growing for years.
All of this property goes from this fence all the way to the corner.
You don't need a ruler to see this is in violation of city code that requires property owners to keep weeds and grass under 10 inches. This property has been a problem for the city for more than a decade. We found the first weed violation in 2010. A house here was demolished by the city a few years later, and the city says the lot was cleared by a contractor in 2019. Council declared it a nuisance once again last fall, but the lot was cut last week, more than a year after that approval, and after we started asking about it.
Too long, much too long.
Jackson is happy for a new view.
We can breathe. It's a big change, 100%.
A change in scenery, and she hopes a change in the city's response, too.
And I hope they understand that we're going to be persistent and it won't get like this again, because I think we deserve more.
To be clear, this is the property owner's responsibility, and the city has to go through a process to be able to clear the land. It can take months, but it's not clear why it took nearly a year in this case. I was told in general, the needs significantly exceed the resources. Morgan Hightower, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.